Hey everybody, this is Nemo and welcome to day 5 of the PrestaShop 101 series. So it's high time to update our PrestaShop as my local version is 1.6, where is it? 0.6, and the most recent one at the time of this recording is 0.08, even though 0.09 is about to be released, but anyway, 0.08. So before attempting anything, it's worth mentioning that I really strongly discourage a direct update of a live store. Why? Simply because anything can go wrong and you might really be left with a non-working site for a whole day or even more, especially if you cannot rely on a coder or a tech guy. So before trying anything, make sure you set up a testing environment if you can. And yeah, I know there are some cases when this is simply not possible, so we will take some measures anyway, just in case. Now that we know this, let's start dealing with our current PrestaShop. So access the models page as I did here and locate, it's the first one actually, the one-click upgrade module. Of course, install it, or if it's installed already, update if necessary. Then here, after accessing the configuration page, let's have a look at the pre-upgrade checklist. First off, as I already mentioned, it's necessary to have this module up to date, so you will be notified in case you don't have it. The second one, your store's directory is writable, means that the store's folder needs to be accessible by PrestaShop itself to make modifications. So if you get a red mark here, access your site using an FTP client or even cPanel's File Explorer. Let me show you. So here is cPanel, and you go to the File Manager, and then this is an example. You can see that permissions are set to 0755. This should be okay in most of the hostings, but you might also need to increase permissions to 0775 or even 0777, which might actually be a bit risky for security reasons. So if you have to do it, make sure you set it back to how it was afterwards. Let's go back. PHP safe mode option is turned off. This is typically a hosting related issue or server configuration anyway related. So if you manage your own php.ini file, make sure you switch safe mode off, which I recommend in any case if you run PrestaShop, or of course ask your hosting company. Next one is again PHP configuration, so take what I just said as valid for this as well. Store is in maintenance. This will be red if your store is live, so just click here and it's done. Then caching. I intentionally made this spawn an error to show you how to deal with it. So if you're using any kind of caching system, you need to disable it for the upgrade to run. So hop to Advanced Parameters, Performance. Scroll down to cache and set it to no and save. And back to our one-click upgrade module. The last option concerns the maximum execution time of a script. As the upgrade script's execution time might take a while, it's necessary to have a high maximum execution time set in the PHP configuration. Again, same as before. So now that our checklist is settled, let's move on. By default, it's better to let me scroll a bit. You can see we have more options here, expert mode, and it's better to ignore them by default, but I just want to mention a small thing. If you want to upgrade to a specific PrestaShop version instead of the last one, head over to the PrestaShop website, download the version you need, place the archive in your admin folder / auto upgrade / download, and then select local archive as channel. And you can see here it says, of course, I don't have any, so no archive found in the auto upgrade download directory. But of course, we will stick to the default one for now. So after that, let's make sure to check backup options. In addition to always backing up the database, so make sure this is set to yes. We can also do it for images, and this is especially useful if you're migrating from a major version to another, like 1.5 to 1.6. Then, lastly, upgrade options. I recommend all yes, basically, unless you modified the default theme here or modified the email templates. In that case, of course, set these options to no. Okay, well, we're ready. So now, as I don't ever trust PrestaShop, I will do a manual backup from cPanel as well. So I will go back to my cPanel here, and this is actually just to demonstrate the purpose, as I will do a manual backup from the cPanel of another site, as I'm using PrestaShop on a local server for the 101 series. So I will go to Backups, and then hit Download or Generate a full website backup. Of course, I don't need to do it, but just click Generate Backup. Once the backup process will be completed, you will be emailed to the email address you chose, and I recommend you add yours, so that you can then download and use and keep safe. By the way, this is something you should do maybe not every day, but every day if you have a considerable amount of customers, and keep your backup safe. So if something goes wrong, the rollback doesn't work, you have a fully functional backup to restore after the failed upgrade. And I wanted to mention something else. If you the full backup should also back up the database, but if you want to do it manually, just access phpMyAdmin here and locate your database. I have many here. And then export the whole database. Hit go and save. Sorry, and save when you need. Settle. Okay, I feel safe enough as I already have a backup of my local files. So let's go for it. Back to the upgrade module. Everything's okay. So let's hit Upgrade PrestaShop now. And now, of course, I have to wait. You don't, but I have to wait for a process to be completed. I will pause the video so that you will see the end result. Of course, if something bad happens, I will resume the video and tell you more about it. Because sometimes you might come across an Ajax issue, something that would read, for example, XHR error, something like that. And if you do, just screen the error, post it to the official PrestaShop forum, and add all the information you can provide, so somebody might be able to help you. Of course, then restore your backup. Alright, so it's done, and nothing bad happened apparently. So let's just check if everything still works. I will log back to the end. As you can read here, we need to log in again to the back office. I'm not refreshing that page just to keep it for safety reasons in case I need to check any error. And okay, this seems to work. 1.6.0.8. Let me check now back to the maintenance. Enable shop, yes. My shop. Let's see if something bad happened here. Okay, it seems to be working. Good. Good. Notice that you might need to clear your browser cache or the storage cache. So if you need to, advanced parameters, performance, and clear cache if you need to. Okay, as you can see, it's really easy to update PrestaShop. If something weird happens, no worries, the community is always there to help. So as always, thanks for watching everyone. I will see you in the next video.